I Am Perfectly Designed by Karamo Brown with Jason Rachel Brown, illustrated by Anoosha Syed. I Am Perfectly Designed by Karamo Brown and Jason Rachel Brown, illustrated by Anoosha Syed. First, there was you, Dad. Then, there was me. And now, there is us. That's right. Now, there is us. When you first saw me, you said, "He is perfectly designed from his head to his toes." And I meant every word, still do. When I was a baby, I looked just like you, only I had no hair and you had lots. Now it's the opposite. So true. The first thing I remember is being carried on your shoulders while you walked me all over the city. Remember that? I had such a big baby head. Indeed. But your big baby head was perfectly designed for you. When I was real little, I thought you could touch the moon. Remember that? We'd sit on the roof and reach for it. One day, you'll be big enough to reach for it yourself. But until then, it's perfectly fine to ask for help. Remember when we went as syrup and waffles for Halloween, Dad? I do. That was awesome. I wonder what will be this year. When I run in the park, jump in the park, climb trees in the park, and pretend I'm a statue in the park, you remind me I am perfectly designed to explore the world. You are, and you always will be. Sometimes, Dad, when I get mad or sad or confused, you wrap me in your arms. I like that. Me too. And I remind you that you are perfectly designed and wonderful, no matter what you're feeling. Dad, when I grow up and leave home, will you miss me? Yes, very much. Will you go into my room and play with my race cars and stuffed animals? You know I will. Will you sit on the fire escape and feed the pigeons like we do in the summer? The pigeons and the sparrows. Will you remember our favorite movies? I will, and I'll invent some new ones too. Dad, will you always think of me? Always. You know what, Dad? What? I will always remember walking through the city and sitting on your shoulders. And maybe, when you're older and I'm taller, I can carry you on mine, because we are perfectly designed for each other. That's right. I am perfectly designed. Yes, you are. From Karamo Brown, star of Netflix's Queer Eye, and his son Jason Brown comes an empowering ode to loving who you are exactly as you are. I Am Perfectly Designed is a celebration of modern families and the special bond between parent and child, infused with the trademark warmth and wisdom that have established Karamo as a beloved public figure. Karamo Brown is a TV personality, producer, and host who fixes hearts and minds as the culture expert on Netflix's Emmy-winning series Queer Eye. He made history in 2004 when he appeared on MTV's The Real World as the first openly gay African-American reality TV star. In 2007, Karamo Brown learned that he had a 9-year-old biological son, Jason, and gained full custody. He later adopted his son's half-brother, Chris, and left the spotlight to become a social worker before making his return to TV. He lives in Los Angeles with his fiancée and 2 sons. Jason Brown is a rising young star in Hollywood who has studied dramatic and comedic acting at the University of California, Los Angeles. He often draws on his own life to entertain and inspire, including his experience connecting with his father, Karamo Brown, at the age of 10. Jason lives in Los Angeles, California. Anoosha Syed is a Pakistani-Canadian illustrator who has a passion for creating charming characters with an emphasis on diversity and inclusion. She is the illustrator of the Daring Dreamers Club, Kid Scientist, Bilal Cook's Doll, and Look, Babies Head to Toe. Anoosha is a freelance character designer who has worked with Disney Junior and DreamWorks TV. She is based in Toronto. An ode to loving who you are exactly as you are. The end.